I get started with this commentary, I have to give a huge shout out to Hood Mistress, who sent me this story. And she told me you may have to cue up the violins for this. And when I looked at the headline, I immediately said, are you kidding me? Of course I'm going to cue up the violins for this one. This is going to be a nice extended one too, because I'm going to read the article that goes along with it. So this woman's name is Pamela Taylor. Now, for those of you who do not remember, I actually spoke about her back in 2016 because she made a comment to the former First Lady Michelle Obama, in which she said that she looks like an ape in heels. Now look at this bitch's face. Look at her entire face. This woman looks like an uncooked chicken nugget. And she got the nerve to say that Michelle Obama looked like an ape in heels. And I never noticed until recently that the neck region, if you can look closely, looks like a worn out vagina. But anyway, back to the story. So, this woman is looking up to facing 30 years in prison for FEMA fraud. I'm telling you, the palm-colored individual faced more fraud cases than anyone I could think of ever. I mean, from welfare fraud to tax fraud to credit card fraud, and now we have FEMA fraud. They said this woman stole a lot of money. I'm gonna go ahead and read this article because I want y'all to get the full scope of why she's probably gonna be facing 30 years in prison. It says karma is a beautiful thing. A West Virginia woman who pleaded guilty Monday to defrauding the Federal Emergency Management Agency is the same woman who was fired from a county development agency in 2016 after making a racist Facebook post about then First Lady Michelle Obama. Pamela Taylor admitted that she took more than $18,000 in flood relief benefits. She falsely registered for FEMA benefits after the June 2016 floods that killed more than 20 West Virginians and destroyed numerous homes along with the Elk River elsewhere. Taylor claimed that her primary residence had been damaged in a flood and that she was staying in a rental property. In fact, her primary residence was undamaged and she was still staying there, according to a news release from the U.S. Attorney Mike Stewart's office. In her plea agreement, Taylor agreed to pay the restitution of $18,149.04. She faces up to 30 years in prison and a fine of up to $500,000 when she is sentenced on May 30th by U.S. District Judge Irene C. Berger. Taylor's name and residences match those of Pamela Taylor, who was suspended from her job as director of Clay County Development Corporation after a November 2016 Facebook post in which she called Michelle Obama an ape in heels. Taylor was removed from the position in December 2016 after state officials reached an agreement with the agency board of directors. Officials from the Bureau of Senior Services said that at the time the agency was not following nonprofit law. Her Facebook post was not mentioned as a reason for her dismissal. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security, FEMA, and other agencies could not or would not say that the woman who pleaded guilty Monday was the same woman removed from her position after the Facebook post. Well, to that I say, good for this fugly bitch. Hopefully she gets all 30 years. But some tell me that she probably won't get that many. But hopefully she has to, well, they said she has a $500,000 fine. That's a lot more money than she stole. So she had the nerve, the unmitigated gall, to sit up there and call former First Lady Michelle Obama an ape in heels. And she was the whole time after she got fired, this is what she was doing. Stealing money from people who actually needed it. And I don't know if any of you have ever been to West Virginia and you're looking at her picture, I can tell she comes from that hillbilly part. I hope they gather up whatever friends, cousins, whoever who was maybe affected by this, and they go light her shit up. I don't give a damn. I feel nothing for this chick. Absolutely nothing. And it's kind of a stretch calling her a chick because she doesn't look like a woman. She doesn't even look human. She looks like something from another planet. But isn't karma grand? It just simply is. And I'm so glad that I was sent this story because I love when I can do an extended orchestrated piece with my orchestra. This has been another Petty Pendergrass production. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description, and I will talk to you in the next one.